Hello, welcome to your learning channel. Today I am going to study with you vocabulary lesson number 2. So let's get started. The first word is corpse. Corpse means a dead body, usually of a person. Now here we have example sentences. We have here 3 example sentences. The word corpse used in these sentences. When given all the data on the corpse, the professor was able to solve the murder. The corpse was laid to rest in the vacant coffin. An oath of revenge was sworn over the corpse by his relatives. Number 2 word, conceal. Conceal means hide. Tris could not conceal his love for Gloria. Count Dracula concealed the corpse in his castle. The money was so cleverly concealed that we were forced to abandon our search for it. Dismal, dark and depressing. When the weather is so dismal, I sometimes stay in bed all day. I am unaccustomed to this dismal climate. As the dismal reports of the election came in, the senator's friends tactfully made no mention of them. Fourth word is frigid. Frigid means very cold. It was a great hardship for the man to live through the frigid winter at Valley Forge. The jealous bachelor was treated in a frigid manner by his girlfriend. Inside the butcher's freezer, the temperature was frigid. Inhabit. Inhabit means live in. Eskimos inhabit the frigid part of Alaska. Because Sydney qualified, he was allowed to inhabit the vacant apartment. Many crimes are committed each year against those who inhabit the slum area of our city. Numb. Numb means without the power of feeling, deadened. My fingers quickly became numb in the frigid room. A numb feeling came over Mr. Massey as he read the telegram. When the nurse stuck a pin in my numb leg, I felt nothing. Peril, danger. Peril means danger. The hunter was abandoned by the natives when he described the peril that lay ahead of them. There is great peril in trying to climb the mountain. Our library is filled with stories of perilous adventures. Recline. Recline means lie down, stretch out, lean back. Richard likes to recline in front of the television set. After reclining on her right arm for an hour, Maxine found that it had become numb. My dog's greatest pleasure is to recline by the warm fireplace. Shriek, scream. Shriek means scream. The mare shrieked when she discovered the corpse. With a loud shriek, Ronald fled from the room. Facing the peril of the waterfall, the boatman let out a terrible shriek. Okay, now here we have a few more words to learn. Sinister. Sinister means evil, wicked, dishonest, frightening. The sinister plot to cheat the widow was uncovered by the police. When the bank guard spied the sinister-looking customer, he drew his gun. I was frightened by the sinister shadow at the bottom of the stairs. Tempt. Tempt means try to get someone to do something. Test, invite. A banana. A banana split can tempt me to break my diet. The sight of beautiful Louise tempted the bachelor to change his mind about marriage. Your offer of a job tempts me greatly. Here we have 12th last word vocabulary to understand. Wager. Wager means bet. I lost a small wager on the Super Bowl. After winning the wager, tax treated everyone to free drinks. It is it is legal to make a wager in the state of Nevada. Here we have short story to use all these 12 words in the context here. Terror in the cemetery. Here we have very short story. So these all 12 words are used in this story. So try to understand this story. Terror in the cemetery. I like to bet on anything that is exciting. So when my friends tried to tempt me with an offer, I took it. The idea was for me to spend a frigid December night in a cemetery all alone in order to win $20. Little did I realize that they would use dirty tricks to try to frighten me into abandoning the cemetery, therefore losing my wager. My plan was to recline in front of a large grave covered by a warm blanket with a flashing light to help me cut through the dismal darkness. After midnight, I heard a wild shriek. I thought I saw the grave open and a corpse rise out of it. Although I was somewhat numb with fear, I tried to keep my senses. Using good judgment, I knew that no peril could come to me from that sinister figure. When I did not run in terror, my friends, who had decided to conceal themselves behind the nearby tombstones, came out, and we all had a good laugh. Those spirits that may inhabit a cemetery must have had a good laugh too. Now here, okay, now let's fill in the blanks with these 12 words that we have already learned in definitions and example sentences and with the short story. Now here we have the chances of my winning the election were so dismal. That I decided to quit before the votes were counted. I won the wager. That my bachelor friend would be married by June. Kit Carson's keen eyesight protected him from the peril. In the forest. While escaping from the bank, the robbers forced the teller to recline on the floor of their car. Since the shack was vacant, we did not expect to hear the terrible shriek. Which came from it with a sinister smile. The gangster invited Martha into his Cadillac. You cannot conceal the truth. You cannot conceal the truth when you are questioned by the keen liar. It is said that many ghosts inhabit the old Butler house. In frigid weather, I always wear 3 or 4 sweaters. After standing guard duty for 4 hours, I became completely numb. Here we have numb. As the closet was opened, the corpse fell out, frightening the janitor out of 1 year's growth. With the promise of a raise in pay, my boss tried to tempt tempt me to stay on in the job. Okay, thank you.